It's not my fault, guys. It's not my fault. You can't blame me, okay? Blame this guy. Blame this guy, George Soros. He was in the comments and he's like, P.S. All your thumbnails should be random people with their mouths open. So I am not sorry for this. Okay, let's go and look at the Titans. They're here, guys. The Titans are here. Now, if you have been following Star Atlas, you know the Titan ships are the biggest, badass, meanest ships that will ever be in existence. Well, so far that we know of, right? Maybe planets are bigger than them, but we don't know yet. Maybe we don't have any sentient planets. But the Star Atlas Titan ships are here. They're going on sale for $1 million a pop at a minimum. That's where they start. And then it's a reverse Dutch auction going up all the way to $5 million. Someone going to grab them up in the first week, first hour? We don't know. The Star Atlas community is a bit divided on this at the moment because the way it works is that if someone buys it in the first week, then the rest of the community kind of feels that there's people out there that still want to invest in this game, still want to put down $1 million for a ship, okay? Even though the Star Atlas team are in a perilous situation at the moment. On the other hand, if no one buys the ship, then man, is it going to start looking very, very grim. People are going to start realizing that no one wants to invest more money into this game. That's going to be very bad. What's happening to everything else that you own? Is that worth anything now? So this is like kind of like a very pivotal moment for Star Atlas, guys. It's either do or die. In this moment, I think it's very close to do or die. So you've seen the Titan PST1. This is the PST1 we have here. And man, it is a beast of a ship. Let's go ahead and look at all the ships on the marketplace. They are currently in the marketplace. They will be available in 10 or so hours from now. If you're watching this, it's probably available right now. So you can see the available supply is only one for the T1, Super Phoenix 1, and the Busan Last Stand 1. Now, this video isn't going to give you anything more than what you can get from the website. This video is just going to be me going through the Titans, looking at them, reading about them, getting a feel for them, looking at the weapon hardpoints, looking at what it can do compared to others, and even like comparing it to the different firepower. Now, I will remind you, Aephian is the first DAC that did come out with the firepower calculator. It is just a gross estimate of all the firepower because we had a little tidbit in one of the papers that got released. And so we know that the Fimbul BIOS tank ship is so far the highest firepower ranked ship. Now, keep in mind, this is just an estimate, right? Just an estimate. So 3 commander hardpoints, 14 capital weapon hardpoints, and a bit more give it a firepower of 5,653. Now, I'm waiting for Aephian, Funcracker, Prometheus, and Sensei Yamura to come out with a firepower calculated for the PST1, the Busan Super Phoenix, and the Last Stand Mark 8. Now, let's go ahead and read the descriptions for them. Let's go through some of the pictures, and let's have a look and see what these Titans are all about. The T1, prominent behemoth of galactic force projection for the mud. No other ship exudes the raw power of the PST1, a spectacle of the most advanced engineering in the galaxy. This beast is party to a pinnacle league only shared with the Mud Central Space Station, the sole ship in Pierce's portfolio capable of functioning as the singular control and operations center for an entire star system. Holy crap. Sporting facilities for nearly every eventuality, the T1 is truly the unrivaled apex predator of starships, an embodiment of stellar supremacy. Man, sounds good. They really pump this shit up. Jesus Christ. Now, once again, I'm not sorry for the thumbnail. A little bit of fun in the bear market is warranted, so excuse me. And if the video gets taken down, shit, I might have to deal with that then. That's what my girlfriend says. She's around. Okay, let's look at some pictures. We've seen this already. I want to see the pictures that we haven't seen already. And what I realize is that some of the pictures that we've seen, like this one, this was actually supposed to be the R6, the PSR6. This was supposed to be their picture. They changed it up a bit to make it look like it was repairing stuff, but this is actually repairing the PST1 Titan ship. I'm sure you guys have seen this photo before. Let's keep going. It loads a little bit slowly, so I apologize for that. I'm going to try and go through it. This is just from the video that we saw. Now, I don't know if that video is actually UE5. I don't think they've gotten to the UE5 version of this, but I think they had prepared this just ahead of time because it is probably, it looks like it is the most, it is a Titan ship with the most advanced process so far, as in they've gone through a lot more in the PST1 than they have for the Super Phoenix and also for the Busan Last Stand. Now, okay, we've already seen most of these. I want to see the ones that we haven't seen. I want to bring up some of the big pictures, like this. We haven't seen this one. It's so slow. Why is it so slow? I wonder if it's a website. I think we've seen that. Yeah, the inside. Now, I know you guys, you remember seeing this, didn't you? So that they had this picture a long time ago. This is one of the first pictures they released. They've got a little bit of schematics here, which I am interested in seeing. Hopefully we can dissect this a bit. It is a huge ship, guys. Huge ship. It seems to be like one major star-destroying gun right in the middle. So let's have a look at it. T1 Anomaly Fighter Titan ship. Width 382, height 700, length 4 kilometers. It's 4 kilometers long for a ship. Damn. 1 general, 2 commanders, 4 captains, and then it just goes down. Nothing really abnormal. 6 scanners, 6 drone operators, 24 engineers, repair engineers, hangars, rescue, tractor beam, cargo. Power supply, Titan. Everything is Titan. Let's look at what's not a Titan class, okay? So let's say 6 weapon hardpoints. It's got 1 weapon hardpoint, which is a Titan slot. That is what's going to give it a really high score, a really high firepower score. And a large slot for weapon hardpoints and a Titan slot. Okay, that's fine. The med bays, the modules. 1 Titan med bay, drone port, ammunition, 12 hangar capitals, 2 brig commander, 1 fuel Titan, 1 large cargo, 1 Titan cargo, 4 mess holes, and 1 commander slot. It doesn't really stand out to me, you know? Guys, I'm going to say I'm a little bit disappointed in the ships themselves. Like, the specs, sure. But what I kind of was hoping that the team would bring out something slightly a little bit different. Like, each Titan ship has a special ability. And this is what makes people want to specifically acquire one Titan ship over another. Okay, if people are interested in defense, or people are interested in DPS, or people are interested in a specific skill or ability of that Titan ship, that would have really made it different. That really would have made it special. Okay, because then people won't just go and buy the first T1. You need like a T1 with an ability. Okay, and I don't just mean like each a Titan itself, like a T1. Every T1 will have separate abilities. I just meant the T1 has its own distinct ability, like the ability to fire this massive super cannon laser from its front. Here, you see that one? That should be like one fire attack that takes 1 hour to charge or something. So this should be like the heavy DPS planet-destroying ship. That's what I mean, right? Let's take a look at the Thimble Super Phoenix. The Thimble Masterpiece is the glistening automation of design for ferrying a small, flourishing nation of beings on a course through the Sea of Stars. The terrestrial comforts keep citizens grounded and healthy while on the Super Phoenix Eternal Cruise. Details, small and large, can call attention to symbiotic stewardship of nature with intentions to never lose sight of Ecos' shining ideals, even in the darkest recesses of space. The starship is truly an interstellar oasis and rejuvenating respite. It is often a welcome sight to perpetual space-bound travelers and explorers alike. Below decks, the Super Phoenix is as functional as its atriums are serene. There is no equal in preserving galactic balance. So, what I get from that is that this is a DPS ship. This is a all-rounder ship, and then the last stand is like kind of a defensive ship. Let's have a look. First off, let's look at some of the pictures of this damn big ship. My God, looks huge. Now the size of it, the width is so much different. Look at the width of the PST1 and look at the width of here. The height is 1 kilometer. It's larger. The length is larger, nearly 5 kilometers. So the Super Phoenix is like huge, is still bigger than the PST1. The Super Phoenix is huge, guys. I didn't realize this. Let's keep going. We've seen some of these photos already, and I'm sure you guys have. This is like this one. I think we've seen this photo, definitely. And we've seen some of the other ones. Like you can see here, they have different ways. They're trying to detail the different looks in the atriums, the different rooms in the actual Super Phoenix. Some of these look cool. They're like bars. This is like just like a nation that's in the air. They have actually quite a significant amount of pictures for the Thimble Ecos Super Phoenix. Look at this. Look at this. It's like a egg sack on the outside, just waiting to be burst open. Like a Dr. Pimple pop in the pimples, you know? Yeah, it looks very squishy. It looks balanced. Like it looks like it has some attack, but it also looks very easy to attack, right? Look at it. It's like, it just looks like it's ready to be blown open with like a giant missile. Let's keep going. Any new pictures that we haven't seen before? I think this one I hadn't seen before. I saw it and I was like, "Ooh, that's nice. That's very nice." So, you know, they have beaches inside. Don't know why they have beaches, because I guess it's ferrying people across galaxies. So this is like the ultimate. I actually thought this would have been like not a freight or a transport, but it does say it is a bomber. So it has like a lot of probably bombing capabilities. But it does really look like a transport, doesn't it? It looks like a luxury transport. That's what it is. And of course, they have some schematics. Let's go ahead and look at the crew. 1 general, 2 commander, 4 captains. Nothing else that really sets it off here. Power supply. Everything is Titan apart from... So... Oh, look at that. Where is... See, the T1 has a Titan... Where is it? Here. A Titan weapon hardpoint. 1. Components. There is no Titan weapon hardpoint. The weapon hardpoints are capital slot, large Titan slot for a missile bay, not a capital weapon, and 1 countermeasure. Oh, so the Super Phoenix doesn't actually have a Titan weapon. See, that's what I mean. That's now a distinguisher, okay? Because there's a very big difference between 1 Titan weapon and 6 commander slots weapons, right? Massive difference. So this is, of course, a bombing ship. So it probably has way more. That's why it has a missile bay. 1 Titan slot missile bay. Let's have a look here. Does this have a missile bay? It also has a Titan slot missile bay. So really, if you're looking for DPS, you should not be going for the Super Phoenix. 1 Titan bomb bay, drone port, fuel, hangar slots, capitals, and 2 bomb bay commander slots, and 4 bomb bay capital slots. So it's really a bomber. If you want to terraform a planet, this is what you need. All right, let's move on to the last ship, guys. The Busan, the Last Stand Mark 8. For Oni beings, this design is both a beacon of resolve and a bastion of resiliency. The Last Stand inspires the enduring spirit of all Oni and invokes a wellspring of immense pride. A marvel of design, synthesized, championed by the Sogmian as a catalyst for turning the tides of the Convergence War. It is a crowning achievement of the Oni Federation and a testament to tireless, extensive, interspecies collaboration. This starship is as much eternal sentry as it is everlasting ambassador. There is no parallel for establishing sovereignty in space. This is what I'm saying, guys. There is no better parallel for establishing sovereignty in space. So keeping space. Sounds like a defensive ship. Okay, that's what it sounds like. Let's have a look. Pictures first. I'm sure you guys have seen this floating around all the time. Now, what I'm actually curious about is, what is this light on the right-hand side, right behind my head? See that? What is that? That light? Is it a star? Is it close to a star? Don't know. So let's keep going. I like how it's actually able to change its shape into like a morphose space, like kind of maybe this is probably its defensive stance, possibly, right? Where it's got increased shields. And then this is the attacking stance, and then there's probably like a moving stance. I just love how they're able to flare it out like this. And you can see like little parks in here. It looks very defensive. It's like it goes into its cocoon. Think of it like that. It's like a praying mantis or something, or some kind of insect that when it's about to attack, it goes out. And that's there. Look at that. Just look at it. Jesus Christ. Now imagine in UE5 walking from one end to the other. You won't, even in UE5, you won't be able to fully appreciate it unless you see it in space, and then you're like, holy crap. So in UE5, our screens can only see like a small section of it. You'll have to keep panning until you can actually get a full view of it. All right, let's see if there's any other pictures that we can get caught up on. I think I haven't seen this one before. That's good. And this one I don't think I've seen before, so that looks nice. You can see all the different people just standing around there. These are all people standing there. And then I don't know why they made very specific images on this. I don't know if these are like little homes or habitats that live in here. I'm not entirely sure, but you can see in the next couple of photos, they do give you this little thing. Is it shields? Increased armor? What do you guys think? I don't know. And then we got This is what I think is probably the three different forms of it, possibly. Like the attacking form, the defensive form, and maybe like a moving form is one of these. I don't know. That's what I think. I think one's DPS, one's a balanced, and then one is defensive. Let's have a look. The width, 760, small. Height, 1K, small. Length, 2.8K, small. So, compared to the Super Phoenix, both of these are really tiny. Really, really tiny. Not really, really tiny, though. They're smaller. One general crew slot, 2 commanders, 4 captain, 10 pilots, scanners. Everything looks normal, like nothing else to write home about. Now, Titan slots. Everything is Titan apart from... see, look, it's even got 1 weapon hardpoint, a Titan weapon hardpoint, but the Super Phoenix doesn't. Okay, 3 weapon hardpoints for commander, 12 capitals, 96 large weapon hardpoints. Holy crap! How many does this have? 82. Damn. Missile modules: Brig Titan, 2 mess hall Titans, 1 fuel, cargo, ammunition Titan. Everything is Titan. So the shield generator. I thought it would have 2 shield Titan generators, because this one has a Titan shield generator and this one also has a Titan shield generator. So I thought this would at least have 2, because in my mind this is the defensive ship, right? Defensive ship. Maneuvering thruster is a Titan, just to get away possibly. Maneuvering thruster is a Titan as well, and this is a Titan as well. So maybe I'm proving myself wrong. Maybe this is not a defensive ship as I thought. This certainly looks like a DPS ship. This doesn't look like a DPS. This looks like a balanced ship, and I thought this would take the reign as a defensive ship, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the fastest ship. We don't know. I'm sure each of these Titans should excel in one thing or another. Okay, you have to. You have to excel in one thing or another. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it up to you guys now. I want you guys to tell me which of these Titans are, for which purpose. What are they going to be good for? Which one do you think is the DPS? Everyone knows the triangle, the MMORPG triangle. You have DPS, you have a tank, and then you have like the heal. The triangle is the triangle. Like, even if you try and do something creative and you try and mix it up a bit or make it a lot better, there's still a triangle. Okay, you can put a paladin in this corner or this line, or like in here in the middle between these two, or like anywhere in the triangle, there is still a triangle. So where do these 3 ships sit in the triangle? That's why there's 3 first off. And then, of course, remember, there are going to be 18 Titan ships in total. There are going to be also 3 from each of the unaligned factions. So let's go ahead and see if the unaligned faction ships later on down the line will have their own purpose. With that being said, guys, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to leave you with my little thumbnail. The Titans have finally arrived. I will see you very soon. Ciao for now.